Hi everybody, all of you are welcome in lecture number 3 of units and measurement. Okay, see in this lecture we have to study very easy and very simple topic. Okay, but before starting this topic we will recall the previous things that we have studied. In previous lecture we had studied how to measure distance between Earth and the planet. Suppose we are on the Earth and we want to measure the distance of Moon from the Earth. Then what should we do? So yes, in last lecture we have discussed that we can use parallax method. Okay, so let us recall how to use parallax method to determine the distance between Earth and a planet or Earth and a star. Okay, let us understand it. See, here this is my star. Okay, S represent position of the star and I want to measure its distance from the Earth. Suppose this is our Earth. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to consider 2 points of observation. So here point A and point B are the 2 points of observation. From these 2 points, I have to observe this star simultaneously. Okay, so I will get 2 line of sight. Line of sight means a line joining point of observation and the point to be observed. कहाँ से मैं ऑब्जर्व करते हैं? ए से ऑब्जर्व करते हैं. किसको ऑब्जर्व करना है? एस को. सो द लाइन जॉइनिंग ए एंड एस, this is my first line of observation. Similarly, the second person will observe from point B. Okay, so point of observation is B. किसको ऑब्जर्व करना है? S. So a line joining B and S. This is my another point, a line of sight. The angle between these 2 line of sight will be my parallax angle, that is theta. Okay, so now with help of instrument we can measure this angle ASB. Okay, now अब क्या करना है? We must know the distance between A and B, right? So A and B we will form basis, right? Okay, basis means distance between 2 points of observation. So this is my B. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to imagine one big circle. कैसा circle imagine करेंगे? A circle such that this AB becomes part of the circle, that means arc of the circle, and which is the center of the circle? This S. S is the center of circle, right? So this is center, this is the arc. Okay, so AS will be the radius of the circle. So this is the radius of the circle. I am mentioning it as D, right? Okay, now you have to consider the definition of angle. According to definition of angle or formula of angle, theta equal to length of arc divided by radius. Can you recall that formula? First lecture. Angle is equal to length of arc divided by radius. So AB is arc, उसकी length कितनी है? B. Divided by radius. Radius of this circle is AS, which is equal to D. Right? So now what I want to find? We want to find this D. So make D subject. So D equal to B upon theta. Okay, ये formula हमने derive की थी. Okay, and I had told you that one point you have to keep in mind while using this formula. What you should keep in mind? This theta must be in radian. Okay, so this was the parallax method. Now today we will learn a method in which we can measure the size of the planet. Okay, see, हमें planet की size measure करनी. Planet की size. Suppose you might have learned. Nowadays, scientists know that size of moon is this much, diameter of Mars is this much, diameter of Jupiter is this much. तो क्या scientists लोग वहाँ measure करने गए थे? नहीं, this is not possible. To measure the size of a planet or a star, we have to use once again indirect method. Okay, so here also we will use one indirect method to measure the size of the planet or size of the star. Let us understand how to measure size. हमें क्या करना है? See, suppose this is a planet, right? इसकी मुझे साइज मेजर करनी है. साइज मेजर करनी है, दैट मीन्स आई वांट टू मेजर इट्स डायमीटर. So here I can say that this AB is the diameter of my planet. This is my planet जिसकी मुझे size measure करनी है. Okay, so AB is the diameter. That means I want to measure its diameter. This diameter is suppose D. I am mentioning it with help of D. Right? So diameter is D. So I want to find value of D. Okay. कहाँ से measure करना है? हम लोग planet पर तो जाने वाले नहीं है. We have to measure it from Earth only. So suppose ये अर्थ है, राइट. अर्थ के ऊपर का कोई पॉइंट है. दिस इज अ पॉइंट ऑन अर्थ. नाउ फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट आई वांट to measure this diameter. Let us consider this point as O. So once again what you have to do, from this point you have to observe these two diametrically opposite points of the planet, right? Planet के diametrically opposite, that means A and P, diameter के जो end points है A and B, वो हमें कहाँ से observe करने हैं? From point O. So we have to focus our telescope from point O to point A. So यहाँ focus करेंगे, यहाँ focus करेंगे. I will get one line of sight OA. Okay, from the point O only I will observe this second point B also. So when I will observe second point, I will get another line of sight. Okay, so this will be my another line of sight OB. Okay, now with help of instruments, nowadays this type of instruments are available, I can measure this angle. Okay, this angle is mentioned by alpha. Okay, I have to measure angle AOB, which is my alpha. Okay, now this angle is known as angular diameter of the plane. Okay, alpha is known as angular diameter of planet on earth. Okay, so what is definition of angular diameter? Angular diameter क्या है? Angle subtended by diameter of planet on earth. Okay, ये alpha is angular diameter. कौन subtend करता है? This AB. AB क्या है? AB is diameter of the planet. So angle subtended by diameter of planet on earth is known as angular diameter of that planet on earth. Okay, so हमने alpha measure कर लिया. Okay, now once again we have to use definition of angle. Okay, definition of angle or formula for angle. So formula for angle says that angle is equals to length of arc divided by radius. Okay, so इस केस में arc कौन बनेगा? AB will behave as arc. Okay, and this OB will behave as radius. कैसे? Once again, जैसे previous theory में किया था ऐसे. You have to imagine one circle, a big circle, such that AB is the part of the circle and ऐसे एक बड़ा सा सर्कल. ओके, सो AB is the part of circle, that means AB forms the arc and O is the center of circle. So O is center, so OA is nothing but radius. Okay, so let us say this is D. Okay, because it is distance between earth and the planet, that's why it is distance capital D. Okay, small d represents diameter, right? Okay, now I have to again use definition of angle. According to definition of angle, what can I write? See, I am writing here from definition of angle. Let me write it here. Alpha. Angle is equals to length of arc divided by radius, which is my arc. AB is the arc. उसकी length कितनी है? D. So alpha equal to D upon radius of the circle is AD. So this is D. Okay. From this I can say that. Okay. ये सब हमने क्यों कर रहे हैं? We want to measure diameter. That means I want to find D. So make D subject small d. So small d is equals to alpha times capital D. Right? So diameter of the planet equal to angular diameter multiplied by distance of the planet from the earth. right? So in this way, we can find the diameter or size of the planet. See, here I have written it very properly. You can just go through it. The question that can be asked in your exam is, describe a method to measure the or diameter or size of the planet, right? Okay, so first of all, if this question is asked, what you have to do, you have to draw this figure. Then you have to write explanation of the figure, that suppose we want to find diameter AB of a far planet, right? Okay, for that we have to observe. Okay, now to find this diameter, what we have to do, we have to observe a point A and point B, A and B of the planet from a point O on the earth. O कहाँ पर है? Earth पर है, right? Okay, and we have to measure angle alpha subtended by AB at point O. AB मतलब डायमीटर जो O पर एंगल सबटेंड करता है, वो एंगल हमें मेजर करना है. That means we have to measure angle AOB. This angle is known as angular diameter, right, of the planet. Okay. Now, then mathematical portion. Mathematical portion में क्या लिखेंगे? Let AB equal to D. इसको हमने D consider किया है. AB equal to D and AO equal to capital D. So I can say that from definition of angle, alpha is equals to small d upon capital D. Therefore, small d is equals to alpha into capital D. This is the formula that we can use to measure the size of the planet. Okay. Now, once again, you have to be careful while using this formula, that when you use this formula, this alpha must be in radian. If it is not in radian, first convert it into radian, and then only you can use it to measure the diameter. Okay, so in this way this answer has been completed. Now, on the basis of this, we will solve one question. Example number 2.4. The sun's angular diameter is measured to be 1920 second. The distance d of the sun from earth is 1.496 into 10 to power 11 meter. What is the diameter of sun? Okay, क्या दिया है? Angular diameter. That means alpha is given, right? Then distance capital D is also given. Alpha is given, capital D is given, and you have to find diameter. That means small d is to be obtained. Very easy. Simply formula में value हमें रखनी है. So जब भी फिजिक्स में न्यूमेरिकल करना है, पहले क्या करना है? पहले क्वेश्चन को अच्छी तरह से पढ़ो. ओके, which information is given in question that you have to understand. Once question is clear, try to take out the data. That means which information is given and what you want to find. सबका एक लिस्ट बना लो, क्या क्या दिया है गिवन डेटा एंड क्या ऑब्टेन करना है. लिस्ट बनाने के बाद आपको सोचना है कि कौन सी फॉर्मूला हम यूज कर सकते हैं. देन consider that formula, put the values in that formula, you will get the answer. See, numericals are very easy, but majority students are afraid of numericals. Numericals नहीं आते. But if you will consider it step by step, क्या दिया है, पहली बात क्वेश्चन समझना है अच्छी तरह से. अगर क्वेश्चन नहीं समझ पाए तो न्यूमेरिकल्स नहीं हो सकते. ओके, सो यू हैव टू पे फुल अटेंशन फॉर द क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन अच्छी तरह से समझो, उसमें से डेटा निकालो, फॉर्मूला रखो और वैल्यू रिफाइन करो. सो इट इज वेरी वेरी इजी. सो वंस अगेन, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट आई हैव टू डू, आई हैव टू पुट द डेटा. दैट मीन्स क्या दिया है और क्या फाइंड करना है. लेट अस कंसीडर. सो गिवन थिंग इज एंगुलर डायमीटर. एंगुलर डायमीटर का सिंबल क्या है? अल्फा. सो दिस इज माय illustration number 2.4. Given thing is alpha. Alpha is 1920 second. Okay, now once again you have to be careful. It is in second. Second is not SI unit, so I have to convert it into SI unit. What is SI unit of angle? Radian. So radian में convert करेंगे. Okay, second को radian में कैसे convert करते हैं? 1 second equal to 4.85 into 10 to power minus 6, right? Okay, so this will be 1920 multiplied by 4.85 into 10 to power minus 6 this many radian, right? Okay, अब ये radian में है, so if I multiply I will get 9312 into 10 to power minus 6, right? Okay, now इसको साइंटिफिक नोटेशन में रखते हैं. सो यहाँ डेसिमल पॉइंट कहाँ हमें समझना चाहिए, यहाँ पर है. साइंटिफिक नोटेशन का डेसिमल पॉइंट कहाँ आता है, आफ्टर फर्स्ट नॉन जीरो डिजिट. दैट मीन्स आई हैव टू शिफ्ट माई डेसिमल पॉइंट हियर. किस साइड पर मूव करना है मुझे, लेफ्ट साइड पर. लेफ्ट साइड पर मूव करना है तो पावर इज टू बी इंक्रीज. कितना इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा, 1 2 3. सो -6 + 3, -6 + 3 that will give me -3. So it gives me 9.312 into 10 to power minus 3 radian, right? Okay, अल्फा की वैल्यू मिल गई. This is my alpha. Okay. What else they have given? They have given you value of this distance, capital D. Capital D is given as 1.496 into 10 to power 11 meter. Okay. Alpha is given, D is given. D SI unit में है, yes, meter is the SI unit. मिल गया? Okay. Now what I want to find, diameter of sun. That means small d is to be obtained, right? Okay. Now given things alpha and capital D are given, small d is to obtain. Now we have to think which formula can we use. So we know that WKT means we know that alpha, rather this d, small d is equals to alpha into capital D. This is my formula, right? Now simply what you have to do, put the values. Alpha is 9.312 into 10 to power minus 3. अल्फा की वैल्यू रख दी, डी की वैल्यू रख दो. डी है 1.496 into 10 to power 11. Okay, then multiplication will give me 13.93 into 10 to power 8. अगेन साइंटिफिक नोटेशन में रख दो, डेसिमल पॉइंट यहाँ आ जाएगा, एक प्लेस शिफ्ट होना है. सो इट गिव्स यू 1.393 into, कहाँ शिफ्ट होते हैं, लेफ्ट साइड. सो पावर इज टू बी इंक्रीज. 8 + 1 that will give me 10 to power 9. Okay, this will be okay. What is this? D is the distance. Distance का ऐसा यूनिट क्या है, मीटर. So this is in meter. Okay. See, while dealing with numericals, you have to be careful that you have to put appropriate unit. अगर यूनिट नहीं लिखा है या फिर गलत लिखा है, then your marks can be deducted. Okay, generally half marks is deducted due to wrong unit or not putting a unit. So you have to be careful and you have to cultivate the habit everywhere. You have to put appropriate unit. Okay, so this is my diameter of the sun. Okay. Now you have to pause the video and you have to note down this numerical. Okay, so in this way we had completed illustration number 2.4. Now we are solving one more illustration, that is illustration number 2.2. वो हमने लास्ट टाइम ओमिट किया था. सो अभी हम सॉल्व कर रहे हैं illustration number 2.2. So here is a tower. Okay. C is the tower, right? Okay, and he want to measure the distance of the tower. A man wishes to estimate the distance of nearby tower from him. Initially the man is here exactly in front of the tower, right? Okay, now see, C is the tower and point A is the location of the person. Okay, so यहाँ से वो सीधे ऐसा देखेगा. Okay, now okay, he is also observing another very far point. Okay, this point O is very far point. Okay, so he is observing from A. A से ऑब्जर्व कर रहा है, किसको, C को भी ऑब्जर्व कर रहा है और O को भी ऑब्जर्व कर रहा है. Okay, इसके बाद the person is moving in perpendicular direction. This means इस direction में जा रहा है. Okay, कितना distance and he reaches to point B. यहाँ point B पर आ रहा है. Right? Okay. Now distance between A and B is given as 100 meter. Again, यहाँ से point B से he is observing point C as well as point O. Okay, then it is given that when he is observing point C, then this line of sight is shifted by angle 40 degree. Okay, अब ये समझने वाली बात है. यहाँ A से ऑब्जर्व कर रहा था तो कैसे था वो? बिल्कुल सीधे ही था. A से सीधे ही टावर था. ओके, यहाँ से देखेगा तो टावर ऐसे मिलेगा. सो A से C, दिस वॉज द लाइन ऑफ साइट, राइट? ओके, अब यहाँ से देखे गए देन ये दूसरी लाइन ऑफ साइट मिलेगी, राइट? ओके, नाउ they have told you that this line of sight has been shifted by 40 degree. Okay, तो इसके रेफरेंस में देखते हैं कि सपोज यहाँ था तो पहले उसको किस तरफ देख रहा था? वो सीधे ही देख रहा था. दिस वॉज द लाइन ऑफ साइट. ओके, अब किस तरफ देख रहा है? बी से इस तरफ देख रहा है. सो दिस एंगल is given as 40 degree. Okay, this is theta, right? Okay, so according to question, this theta equal to 40 degree, right? Okay, now you have to use geometry. Alternate angle. Alternate angle याद आता है? कैसा शेप बनाते हैं alternate angle? Z. You can see this line and this line, these two are parallel and यहाँ Z shape बनेगा. Okay, it is Z. So as it is Z, see, just try to understand. हो गया Z shape. As it is Z, this angle must also be theta. So this is also theta. आई बात समझ में? Okay, what we want to find? We want to find this distance AC. Distance between A and C is to be obtained. Once again, I am explaining you question. C represent location of the tower. Okay. ये इसको देखता है, ये थोड़ी additional information है. There is no need of this information. Okay, अभी ये solve करने के लिए इसकी ज़रूरत नहीं है. Okay, so AC is पहले A पर था, A पर से वो देख रहा था. Okay, then he is traveling along this direction. कितना travel किया? 100 meter travel किया. Then again from point B he is observing the same tower. Okay, so this angle has been shifted by 40 degree. Now try to understand. देखो अभी ये कैमरा मेरे सामने ही है. Okay, so this camera is C and I here this point is A. So मैं यहाँ से कैमरा को दिख रही हूँ. So वो सीधी लाइन मिलेगी. अब मैं यहाँ से इस तरफ जाऊंगी. ओके, यहाँ से 100 मीटर जा रही हूँ. फिर यहाँ आकर मैं कैमरा को ऑब्जर्व करूंगी. सो ये टेढ़ी लाइन मिलेगी, राइट? सो दिस एंगल इज 40 डिग्री. पहले सीधा देख रही थी, अब मुझे ये टेढ़ा देखना पड़ेगा. कैन यू अंडरस्टैंड? ओके, पहले सीधा देख रही थी, अब मुझे यूं टेढ़ा देखना है इस तरफ. So now this forms an angle of 40 degree is formed. Okay. From this much information, I have to measure the distance between this tower and this point. Okay, original point से tower का distance measure करना है. Okay, so C is tower and A is original point of observation. This distance I have to measure. Now here it is very simple. Say here I have to use geometry, rather trigonometry. Trigonometry में आपको sin, cos, tan सब पता है, right? Okay, so here this opposite, this is my angle. This angle is known, theta is equals to 40 degree. Opposite side, this is opposite side and this is adjacent side. Opposite side is given and adjacent side is to be obtained. So I can use tan. Okay, I know that for tan theta is opposite upon adjacent. Opposite is AB and adjacent is AC. So I can write that for triangle ABC, tan theta is equals to AB upon AC. So now I am writing for triangle ABC, tan theta is equal to AB upon AC. Okay. Now let us put the value. It is tan theta is 40 degree, AB is given as 100 and AC is to be obtained, right? Okay. Now tan 40 की value कहाँ से लेंगे? Tan 40 की value you can find it from the log table. In log table you have to open the page of natural tangent. नेचुरल टेंजेंट ये डिग्री 1 2 3 4 5 6 यहाँ से मिला मुझे 40. So this is 40. Okay, can you see it properly? So यहाँ वैल्यू मिलती है 0.8391. Can you notice this? 0.8391. This is the value. Blur हो गया. Yes, 0.8391. So I have to put this value. So tan 40, that is 0.8391 equal to 100 upon AC. Now मुझे क्या find करना है? I have to find AC. Make AC subject. So AC equal to 100 upon 0.8391. That gives me 119.17. Okay, now what is AC? AC is the distance. What is the SI unit for distance? It is meter. So I can say that distance between tower and original position of man is 119.17 meter. Okay, so ये हो गया आपका solution. So this is illustration number 2.2. Okay, once again let us try to understand. क्या दिया था? टावर है, टावर के सामने से मैन ऑब्जर्व कर रहा है. ओके, तब लाइन ऑफ साइट मिलती है AC. Then he is traveling in perpendicular direction by 100 meter. He reaches at point B. Again he is observing the same tower. The line of sight has been shifted by 40 degree. So this पहले सीधा देखना था, अब टेढ़ा देख रहा है. So this line of sight is shifted by 40 degree. Then what is the distance between original position and the tower? Okay, so हमने क्या किया? पहले use geometry and find this angle. Okay, as they are alternate angle, this is also theta. ये theta है तो ये भी theta है. That means it should be 40 degree, right? Okay, ये 100 मीटर दिया हुआ है, opposite side दी हुई है, adjacent side find करनी है. So हम क्या करेंगे? tan theta is equal to opposite divided by adjacent. Then put the values. Then tan 40 की वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है. फॉर दैट यू हैव टू यूज लॉग टेबल. tan 40 is 0.8391. Then make AC subject. So you will get 119.17 meter. That means distance between tower and original position is 119.17 meter. Okay, so in this way we have completed this numerical. Okay, now see ये numerical complete हो गया. Now in this way we had completed the indirect method to measure very large distances or to measure size of the planet, right? Okay, now from tomorrow we will discuss, or rather tomorrow I will explain you how to measure very small sizes. Okay, अब large distances measure के लिए अब हमें measure क्या करना है? Small distances. So tomorrow we will discuss regarding how to measure very small distances or how to measure size of a molecule. Bye bye.